gravity. Wait until I until I pop off. Hey yo, you don't know a thing about me. Wait until I pop off. Hey yo, wait until I pop off.
Hit them with that.
Okay, pop off then.
Hey yo.
Okay.
Switch it up now. Hey yo.
Wait until I pop off.
That's good.
The easy made the game so hard. I'm running out of I'm running out of art. Future needs decisions, but I can't see the vision. I know this won't last, let me feel it. I deserve a little meaning. What hurts tomorrow? What hurts tomorrow? Holiday.
Gone are the days, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars, Minnesota Vikings.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Jaguars nothing.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. They go play action with Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Jaguars.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashal Tootin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 3.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say he'll start right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here's Murray from midfield. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Trying to move the pocket there, out to the right on the bootleg, but nothing develops. And he's forced to just throw this one away.
Second and 10. Murray now. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
At the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And they'll go again with Mason. And he'll get it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
His kick.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence. His throw incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. The give is to Tootin. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. On the handoff, Tootin. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, 22 yards. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To throw is Murray. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 26 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Vikings ball first and 10.
First and 10. At their own 47-yard
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Jefferson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
brings up third
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half from Murray.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A handoff. This is Tootin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Into space at the 45. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Lawrence will throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense. So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Hunter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This from 42 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, 3rd quarter. This is one you know you should make. Instead, you miss it, and it's jubilation on the other sideline.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. A quick throw, but incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Mason on the toss. Now he's free at the 35. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 29-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Mason.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to set down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
That is caught.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down, Jaguars.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll get this out to Tootin.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3.
Here's Lawrence.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Thomas brings it in. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jags have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now. He'll buy some time right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. Williams take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mason going to get it on 1st down.
And they got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Straight ahead, here's Mason.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with Mason. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Murray. Flush to his right.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On the screen, this is Mason. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Murray now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll give it to Rodriguez. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Rodriguez taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
35-35.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14
From here on, any
yards.
score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
On the give, it's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw, Murray. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
Well, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
That's another Viking.
Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray to throw. A dump off for Mason. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
To throw is Murray. Sliding out of the pocket.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll hand it to Mason. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here's 1st and goal. Right back to Mason.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.